All right, next thing that we're going to talk about is modules. So there's several different ways that you can add everything to your course. One way is to go into each of these individual items over here. I don't use these. I use the modules that I'm going to show you because when you add an assignment, then all of them are listed here, and so it gets a little confusing for the students. I think, now some people that really works for their class. My classes it does not. So on the home tab over here, I have this set up into modules so that way everything is in one place for them. I have it set as my home screen. You would also click on modules here to the left hand side and it would be listed there too. But to add a module, so how I got all these little things here that say like PowerPoint lesson 1 and that stuff, I clicked on plus module right here at the top. And when I click on that, it just comes up and says to add a module. I would go ahead and name it. So like if I wanted to just to name this one test, you can lock until a certain time and you can change that on there if you would like to. And then you can also add prerequisites. So like they would have to complete like Word Lesson 1 module before they could get into this test module, and it wouldn't open up until they did that. And then I would just click on add module down at the bottom, and then it would be down at the, if I could get down to the bottom, down here at the bottom of my class. So a few settings with your modules now before we start adding things to them. This little guy right here, these little dots, you get a forward arrow and you can actually click and drag this up into different spots in your class. This right here is how people view your module. So if this is this icon right now and it says publish, that means you have to click that so that people can see it. So if it has a green check mark like this one down here, then people can see that because it says unpublish, and then they wouldn't be able to see it. So green check marks mean that your students can see it. If you click on these three dots right here, you can edit that. You can move its contents, move the module, you can delete it, you can duplicate a module. So if you really like how you have one set up, you can duplicate that to where you can just start, you don't have to start from scratch every single time. This little arrow next to the word here is what collapses it. So like if I'm done with an Excel final module, I can click that and it'll hide that stuff. If I click it again, it'll expand it. So just a few things for modules and how to add them.